Welcome back, everyone, to the Texarkana Bandits Dynasty here on College Football 26. And finally, we are in the Sun Belt Championship game for the first time in school history, maybe the only time in school history, as we might be on the move in the offseason. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, we don't know what our future holds after this is all over with the championship. Who knows if we make that college football bracket. Now, we're going up against the Georgia State Panthers, who we have not faced this season. And, I mean, they have a good quarterback in Rodney Tisdale. They're a solid team. You see all the championship week games. Keep your eye on Oklahoma State and TCU. That's a big one, as well as Alabama and Tennessee, Temple and Tulane, Maryland, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia Tech. A lot of playoff implication teams there. We're currently projected to play in the Boca Raton Bowl against FIU. I'm not going to lie, it'll make my heart happy if we take on FIU. For those of you who have been around me long enough, know exactly why. And we did extend defensive coordinator Ryan Beard. Now, will he still be here after this year? That's a whole different question. Who knows? Who knows about that? As for the Georgia State Panthers, well, they're heavily banged up at running back. Two of their top backs banged up. So it is going to be a lot of DeMarco Hodges, I would expect, in the passing attack in the championship game, the three-star prospect out of Hollywood, Florida. I would expect him to be the go-to guy and the prime weapon in the offense for the Panthers. Now that means Jet White's going to have to do his job and keep 85 at bay. That's really the key there. Now, he didn't find pay dirt much this year, only twice through the regular season, 743 yards off 65 receptions. Did miss one game this year as well. Defensively, the former one-star prospect, 5'9" Antonio Wesley, their outside linebacker, undersized but never undervalued. He is their best defensive player, hands down, no questions about it. And when you're undersized at linebacker, normally you're a pretty good player. I've learned that myself by just looking at prospects all over the place. You get an undersized linebacker, those guys play pretty damn well. Antonio Wesley, 30 tackles, 2 for a loss, 1 sack this season. We'll see if he can add to that as we are off in this one as the Sun Belt Championship is underway. And it is going to be Georgia State football inside the 15. As Rodney Tisdale and the offense comes out, you look at the numbers through the season for us in Georgia State, and we'll see how this defense fares. Tisdale in the gun to start. He's looking to throw plenty of time. Goes underneath, and a good tackle by Lyle Horner for a short gain. 2nd and 7. Tisdale in the pistol. He'll throw quick again. This one's off the mark and incomplete. And that's going to bring up an early 3rd down. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. He hooks up with his man Hodges. It'll be the 1st down there. Already 2 catches for Hodges on the day as they go play action here on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there. It's Fabian Vines who brings him down. And we know with him, it normally comes in bunches. So keep your eyes on 92. See if he adds to that sack total today. 2nd and 14 here. Tisdale in the gun after the Vine sack. It's a screen setup. Plenty of room to work with here, as that's going to get him just past the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 8. Pressure being shown. We do bring it. And the pressure gets there. Guess who? Fabian Vines, number 2 already today. So 2 sacks for Fabian Vines on the first possession is what gets us on the field for offense and in great starting field position. And there was not a big return that led here. It was about a 10-yard return. That's about it. So keep that in mind. That's how good the starting field position is As 2nd and 9 after a short Headley can-to run. This one caught by the time traveler. He had an excellent regular season as he picks up 9 there. 3rd down and 1. I'd call it even 3rd and inches as Ryunosuke Woods is held up, but the offense still out here on 4th and inches, and you can't give us that kind of space. Look at it. Easy pickup on the QB sneak. So a new set of downs for Deuce Adams. He takes the snap out of the gun. Had to get rid of it quick. He does to Morrow, and Caleb Morrow picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Play action here. And that one batted right back into his face. Incomplete. 3rd and 7 here. Big 3rd down situation. Plenty of time. Underneath, that's JCP. And Jean-Christophe Piovene gets the 1st down. So 1st and 10. Play action again. This one, they sent everyone. No time for Adams. Luckily, got it off and incomplete as it will be 2nd and 10. As he just lobs this one out to Cantu, who can't find much out of it, so brings up 3rd down and 8. Gonna have to make something happen here. As rolling out, Adams gonna keep it himself, and it'll be 4th and short, but the offense stays out at the 5. Hand off to Cantu, fighting into the end zone. Touchdown Bandits as Headley Cantu caps off this drive in the end zone off of 4th down. It may have been a tough way to get there, but we got there. Touchdown Bandits on their first offensive possession. And now Georgia State has to answer. And they did not look the sharpest on their first offensive drive. As pressure gets there, down goes Rodney Tisdale as it's Kellen Jepson on the sack. That's already number 3 today for this defense. Second and 15. Tisdale in the gun. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Finds his man. That's going to be enough for the 1st down as Monte Weaver is banged up here. He's been in and out of the lineup during games this season. No big long-term injuries really, outside of a bit from JCP during the year. We've been rather healthy all year long as Jepson gets to Tisdale again. His 2nd sack on the drive. So that is 4 sacks now for this Texarkana defense. They have been tormenting Rodney Tisdale early. 2nd and 17. Tisdale in the gun. Sends some extra pressure again. There's a flag on the field as that one's knocked away by Devin Rutherford. See what the flag is here. And it'll be a hold on the Panthers. So nothing but good for us as that moves them back 10 yards. 2nd and 27 now. Tisdale. Quick throw here. That one's caught Hodges, and he picked up a good chunk. Gain of 18. 3rd down and 9, though. Pressure being shown. We drop back. Tisdale takes the shot. Dorian Jackson in coverage, and he forces the incomplete. So it is now back to Texarkana's offense after the Panthers punt. Ryunosuke Woods, nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Headley Cantu quickly in again. As he gets the handoff, right up the middle he goes, and he'll have the 1st down run as that takes us to the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 Bandits on top, and Georgia State needs a miracle right now to get their offense clicking. Second quarter underway here. Texarkana football. As Deuce Adams looks to throw underneath. That's too short for JCP. Fell at his feet. As it will be 2nd and 10. Handoff, Cantu. And he doesn't find as much room as it looked like he had. 3rd down and 6. Adams looking to throw. Plenty of time. He had the underneath, but overthrows Cantu. So we have to settle. But you know how the kicking game's gone this year. And that one is off the mark. Wide left by Banfield. It's more me to blame than Banfield, but 7-0 still on the board. The kick meter has not been my friend. Handoff here. Dull. It didn't look like it was going to go far. I was ready to say it doesn't go far, but it's a gain of 7. Best run of the day so far for the Panthers. Out of the pistol. They go play action. Pressure coming. It gets there. Sterling gets the 5th sack of the day for this defense. They have been all over Tisdale. He has no chance of survival with the way things have gone here. 3rd and 14 now. Tisdale takes the snap, looking to run a designed quarterback run, and he's not going to pick up much, as that will once again force a Panthers punt. So solid starting field position as Headley Cantu bounces off a would-be tackle and only picks up 1. Been a slow day for Cantu. 2nd and 9. Adams with time takes the shot to Wells and it's knocked away. 3rd down and 9. Need a big play here. Setting up the screen for Falcon, but it goes nowhere. Well defended by the Panthers, as that's going to force a Texarkana punt. And now both offenses are stagnant, as that's a catch. Biggest play of the day here for the Panthers, as that gets them into Texarkana territory. Play action now. This one caught underneath, and it's going to be a nice pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 for Tisdale and the Panthers offense. Pressure coming, it goes down. Tisdale falls again, sack number 6. This one's Lyle Horner. Everyone is getting involved in the sack game on this defense. 3rd and 11 now after the Horner sack. Pressure sent. It's a check down here that is gonna give them the 1st. They gave them the spot. I thought they were maybe inches shy, but they gave it to them. It's a new set of downs. There's nowhere to go on that run. Chase Taylor brings them down. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tisdale hands it off. And once again, not gonna go far. Gain of 1. So it's 3rd down and 9. Showing pressure. They bring it. Tisdale to the sideline. It is caught. Big catch there as that puts him inside the 10. Panthers looking to tie this one up, but nowhere to run there. Harlan all over it. 2nd and goal. Tisdale rolling out. The pressure gets there. Sack number 7, and it's number 3 on the day for Fabian Vines. Unbelievable. And you can't give me any credit for Fabian Vines' big game, because it's all him this time around. 3rd down and goal. Hand off here, and that's not going to get you a touchdown. Sets up a more manageable field goal. Fourth and goal here. Kicks up, and it's good. So the Panthers add 3 and cut the lead to 4. That play also took us to the 2-minute warning. Keep that in mind. So $1:54 left to go. All 3 timeouts for Texarkana. Handoff, Cantu. He doesn't go far. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Still in the pistol. Right back to Cantu we go. And once again, he stood up. Timeout taken by the Panthers. They're thinking they might have a shot to get this ball back. Looking to throw. It's a screen. Ryunosuke Woods has room. And I think he's going to have enough or be just shy. They say inches. And, well, if you're going to give it to us, thanks. 1st down with ease. First timeout taken by Texarkana there. Minute 10 to go here. Looking to throw underneath. That's Falcon, and he's going to get 9. Quick to the line. Under a minute to go here. Looking to throw to the sideline. JCP can't haul it in. So 3rd down and 1. It's a keeper. Adams, 1st down and more as he slides down safely. 1st and 10. Quick throw. That was well behind Falcon and into the hands of the safety. So an interception from Adams. I mean, that thing was well off the mark. One of the worst picks of the season. It was corner Julius Farmer who made the play as the pressure gets there again. 8 sacks in the first half. As a quick throw here, Hodges gets out of bounds to stop the clock. No timeouts left for Georgia State. 32 seconds here, 3rd and 7. Tisdale gonna take off with it. He's got the 1st down, slides down safely. They move quick. 1st and 10. Tisdale pressured, but he gets away. Slides down. They're going to have to spike it, and they do. 3rd and 1. 7 seconds. 54-yarder kick is up. It's no good. And that is how we will go to half. Not a good 2nd quarter for Texarkana. Not at all. 7-3 at halftime, and the offense became very stagnant for Texarkana. And you look at those rushing numbers. That's barely anything from the 1st quarter. Headley Cantu has not gotten going, and it's hurt everything. Speaking of hurting, USC is doing some damage in our recruiting. Raymond Pilares is a guy I've been going after. USC wants him. They also want linebacker John Crum as well. I don't know what we did to anger USC, but they're coming for blood right now. Luckily, we're still in on Le'Veon Keys. However, some of the big names are trying to fight us off. We have finally awoken the big name programs in recruiting. Not a good sign for us. But we're up 7-3 here in the Sun Belt Championship. Gotta get things clicking in the second half of action. Plain and simple. Third quarter action starting off. It is Bandits ball. And it's Headley Cantu to begin, and he can't find much room. It's been the story of the day. Headley Cantu with about one good run today. Keeper here, though, for Deuce, and he's not going to find much. 3rd down and 7. Going to have to do it through the air here. Looking to throw. Underneath. And Kyrie Brown is short. but they have allowed it all day long, and it looks like they're going to keep allowing it. Poor defensive setup by the Panthers. Another first down on 4th. And Texarkana keeps the drive alive. Quick throw here on the RPO, and it's going to be a gain of 3 as Dante Blade banged up again. He's been banged up a lot this season throughout the year. 2nd and 7. Adams in the gun. Picks the snap, hand off here to Woods, and he's going to be just shy of the mark. Flag flies here, and that's going to move them back, so 3rd and inches now becomes 3rd and 5. A lot more difficult to pick that up. 3rd and 5 here. As at the empty, it's the bubble screen, but well defended, and the Panthers force the punt. So Texarkana's defense gonna have to play well. As a nice run here to start things for the Panthers. 1st and 10 after the run. Hand off again, nowhere to go this time around. Good stuff there. And it's gonna be 2nd and 11. And in motion's the tight end. Looking to throw to the sideline. It's caught. Another first down. Tisdale's got the offense starting to click. Over the middle, that one is caught. And it's another first down. I believe that was Hodges on the catch. Play action here by Tisdale. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Lyle Horner, the middle linebacker, the transfer from Kentucky, makes the play. Right when Georgia State had things going for them, we shut them down. Big interception by Lyle Horner and a massive turnover. Now Texarkana's got to get their offense going here and get back into things. As Cantu, once again, can't find much. 2nd and 9. Hand off here to Woods. Woods finds a bit of room, picks up about 5. Titus Carruthers is now banged up. The offensive line taking hit after hit. Dante Blade, though, is back out there. 3rd and 4. It's a delayed handoff that does not work. And it's back to Georgia State now after the Bandits punt. Nothing comes of the pick as Tisdale is sacked. They'll mark it as a sack for Lyle Horner, his 2nd on the day. That is also sack number 9. Keep that in mind. 3rd and 3 after the 7-yard pickup. Tisdale, manageable situation, hands off. It's going to be a 1st and more. That was one of their better runs. 1st down and 10. Man in motion, pressure. Jensen just overruns them, and it's an easy connection all the way into the red zone down inside the 10. 1st and goal. 3rd quarter is in the waning minutes as that screen doesn't go anywhere. 2nd and goal now. Tisdale looking to throw. It's an easy pitch and catch for Hodges. The curl works out. Touchdown Panthers. And for the first time today, they're on top. DeMarco Hodges gives them the lead, and now Texarkana behind the 8 ball, down by 3. Play action here. Adams cannot connect with the time traveler. It's been a quiet day for him as well today. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw underneath JCP. He's got space, and his speed on display to the 30, 20, 10, inside the 5. A fantastic catch and run as Dante Blade banged up again. So Geraldo Lupo checks in. 1st and goal. Quick throw. This one was behind him but caught. Douglas Falcon for the touchdown. Just like that, it took 2 big plays for Texarkana to take this lead back. Maybe they just need a little bit of fight in them. They needed some adversity. They needed something to fight through. But 1st and 10 here for Georgia State as they have to now make the comeback as there's D'Angelo Coco. 2nd and 12. Handoff. They've got room. Fabian Vines has to run him down after the gain of 7, but it takes us to the end of the 3rd. Throw up those 4s. 1 quarter left in the Sun Belt Championship. And I mean, it's anybody's ball game with the way the 3rd quarter just went. So here we go, 3rd down and 3. Start of the 4th and final quarter. Pressure sent. Tisdale connects, but it's incomplete. Hodges dropped it. A massive drop gives us the ball in great field position after the punt. The time traveler picks up a short chunk, gain of 2 there, as that'll be 2nd and 8. Hand off to Cantu. He's got room. 1st down and more, as that's going to be a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Cantu still in the ball game. Go his way again. Has some more good blocking, and he's going to have a good chunk, but he gets banged up now. Injury after injury after injury. And for safety precautions, that would be the end of Headley Cantu in this ball game. For safety only as a deep shot to Falcon. He got it! Touchdown, Bandits! Douglas Falcon. It was double coverage, but he beats them. I don't know what clicked on senior day, but Douglas Falcon has taken over. 2 touchdowns today now, and that one might be the most impressive. As this one is caught, Hodges makes the big play, but a flag is thrown, and it's going to be on Georgia State. Another hold. The D-line has been impressive today. 1st and 18 now. Takes off that DeMarco Hodges catch. Tisdale gets it right back to him. It's only going to be a gain of 4. 2nd and 14. Looking to throw to the flats, but nothing comes of it. Good play, Rutherford. 3rd and 15 now. Tisdale to throw. He goes underneath. They'll give you that as long as they corral. So once again, good field position inside of the Panthers' territories. That RPO did not work out for the time traveler. He doesn't gain anything. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. This one is caught. JCP makes a good catch. He's over 100 yards today thanks to that big catch and run earlier. It's a keeper here for Adams. He'll slide down safely after 5. 2nd and 5. Time is ticking for Georgia State. As Wells, 1st down here. He's going to have the 1st. So a new set of downs. Adams in the gun. Takes the snap. Screen setup. Ryunosuke with room. He'll make a man miss. No one's around him. He walks in. Touchdown, Bandits. And that right there might be the dagger in the Panthers. Went from a stagnant offense in the 2nd quarter to domination at the end of the 3rd to the 4th. I don't know what clicked, but something did. Play action here for Tisdale. And nearly intercepted. Jet White would add 6. 2nd and 10. Tisdale connects. It's not going to get you the first, but it picks up 7. They've got everyone at the line. They tried to send them, but the run gets enough. It's not over yet. 18-point ball game. Screen setup. Plenty of room. That's going to be 1st down and a bit more. 1st and 10. Tisdale in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. It's caught. And nowhere to go there. Gain of 7 off that last play. This one caught underneath. Another big play. That's going to be a 1st down. Running this no-huddle offense now. Looking to throw is Tisdale. He goes down. The 9th sack of the day. So I guess they didn't count Horner's sack. That one over the head of his intended target is running back. 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Pressure sent to the end zone. Jet wide knocks it away. And here we go. The game on the line. As this one is knocked down. Devin Rutherford at insult to injury. That right there is going to seal it. The Texarkana Bandits are your Sun Belt champions. We finally did it. We finally did it. Brett Bielema coached a hell of a game. Coached these guys to get here. But you cannot question Megatron 2.0. Skylar Cofield gets the job done. That's why he got the contract extension. I mean, right now, I don't think there's anything more this team could do. Cortez Mangum may make his official regular season debut full-time in a new conference next year. Sure, they've been calling. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 199 for Deuce Adams. Didn't have to do a ton through the air, but the ground game wasn't working early. We needed that passing attack to work to some degree. You look at the rushing numbers. Not what we're used to this season. 51 for Cantu. Certainly not what we're used to. JCP 5, a $105. But Falcon, 4 catches, 46 yards, 2 touchdowns, maybe the second, the most impressive of the bunch. He had a hell of a senior season. You look at all the 9 total tackles in this ball game. Unbelievable. 3.5 sacks for Vine, 2 for Jepson, 1.5 for Horner, 1 for Weaver, 1 for Sterling. We were all over Rodney Tisdale in this one. Not to mention the Lyle Horner interception. That was just a fun one. But the Bandits are your Sun Belt champions. And I certainly think it might be time to move on up. I don't know where, but I think it might be time to move on up. Lyle Horner is the Defensive Player of the Week for the Sun Belt. What a shock. I mean, there was only 1 game. And not to mention, Douglas Falcon was your Offensive Player of the Week for the Sun Belt. He rightfully deserved it after that second touchdown, beating double coverage with his speed. Your Heisman winner this year, Clemson's Bryce Underwood. 46 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, 70% completion. Impressive. And we're headed down to Boca Raton, Louisiana to take on FIU. Makes my heart happy to get to play Florida International. And a little bit of a teaser here. They may have a part in next year's Dynasty ideas. I'm just going to leave that there, and you can take those crumbs. But with that, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Still a bit under the weather, as you can tell, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I will see you guys next time.